Do you seek to cultivate an aura so formidable that men hesitate before daring to oppose you? That women are drawn towards your presence as if by an unseen force? That crowds instinctively bend beneath your shadow without a single utterance? You desire the aura of inevitability, a power that does not shout but commands whispers of reverence or fear. Understand this. True dominance is not born of noise, theatrics, or desperate displays. It is forged in silence, in measured restraint, in deliberate and calculated action. The world is ruled not by the loud, but by those who move unseen, yet leave consequences tangible. Consider the words of Machiavelli. Power is neither the pursuit of affection nor of fear alone, but of necessity. When others deem your presence indispensable, victory is assured before the contest even begins. In this discourse, I shall guide you through the construction of such an aura. 10 stages, each a refinement of your psychological edge await. By journey's end, you shall not merely appear powerful, you shall radiate an influence untouchable and absolute. Observe carefully, for each principle is a blade that shapes the spirit. The foundation of this aura is certainty. Power begins where doubt ceases. If your mind hesitates, the world will consume you. If your conviction falters, your aura splinters. Machiavelli recognized that men follow strength even when it is austere or severe. Cultivate a presence that radiates inevitability, the sense that your path is immovable, carved in the bedrock of destiny itself. This is not arrogance. It is intentional architecture. Every gaze, every word, every silence must bear weight. Train yourself to withhold reactions, for in doing so, you starve others of emotional leverage over you. The weak chatter, the powerful speak sparingly, like kings spending gold, rarely and with devastating impact. Visualize every interaction as a game of strategy. People expose their insecurities when they overexploit silence or overexplain themselves. You, however, shall remain still, observing, calculating. The less you reveal, the more others project their fears upon you, and the seed of influence takes root. If you wish to begin embodying this today, declare quietly to yourself, "My silence commands respect." Next, understand the mask of controlled power. Your aura is not the sum of your private emotions, but the impression you cultivate in the world. Men judge more by appearances than reality, and this principle is your instrument. Raw emotion, impulsive outbursts, or unrestrained excitement are fractures that weaken your facade. Your expression must be a fortress, your voice a measured instrument, your gaze a testament to mastery. When unreadable, you are unpredictable. When unpredictable, uncontrollable. This is the essence of controlled power, the mastery of self that renders others small in your presence. Cultivate a demeanor of quiet authority, a stillness that unsettles frantic energy. Move deliberately, as if the world itself conforms to your pace. Every gesture and pause should signal your independence from surrounding chaos. Power is not proven by constant assertion. It is proven by the absence of need to assert. Enter a room and let attention be drawn naturally, like shadows cast beneath the sun. This mask, once perfected, compels obedience not through demand, but through irresistible gravitational pull. When understood, silently affirm, "My mask is my weapon." Power, however, is incomplete without the calculated application of fear. Respect alone cannot anchor influence. Machiavelli wrote that it is safer to be feared than loved, and though many recoil from this truth, the wise embrace it. Fear need not be violence. It is the orchestration of perception. Cultivate an edge so keen that others instinctively avoid its path. A man who inspires fear need not shout, threaten, or implore. His presence alone signals consequence. Fear arises when crossing you entails loss, shame, or exclusion. Reveal only fragments of your capacity to punish. Mystery magnifies influence. A quiet, invisible hand terrifies more than a loud tyrant brandishing every weapon. Yet, balance is paramount. Excessive fear invites rebellion. Absence of benefit drives abandonment. Bind fear to utility. Be simultaneously indispensable and formidable. Men who are loved are replaceable. Men who are feared are unforgettable. Fear is a language. Speak it surgically, in silence, where it cuts deepest. Let your aura whisper, "Defy me, and regret shall follow." And so, declare internally, "My presence breeds respect and fear." Emotional detachment is equally vital. To bend others, first bend yourself beyond ordinary passions. Attachment, desperation, and overinvestment are chains, rendering men predictable. Machiavelli warned, never place your fortune in another's hands. Detachment does not signify lifelessness, but untouchability. Immunity to flattery, betrayal, praise, or insult transforms you into a constant in the tempest of human chaos. Consider, most men crumble at rejection, explode at insult, beg for validation. You, standing silent, calm in betrayal, uncontrolled by desire, radiate a power that captivates and terrifies. Emotional detachment clarifies thought, permitting precise action. The detached man wields love and hate as weapons, never as prisons. Stoicism is thus not weakness, but the furnace forging steel. To rise above human frailty, one must remain steady while all else burns. Declare quietly, I am untouchable. Silence and words, wielded with mastery, form a dual-edged instrument. Many squander both, babbling or remaining passive. The adept commands mental battlefields through silence before speech. Machiavelli counseled rulers to obscure intentions. Silence shields strategy. Hold your tongue, observe others, collect intelligence. When words emerge, they strike with unerring precision. Speak not to explain, but to influence. Each phrase must shape perception, short, powerful, and deliberate. Justification betrays weakness. Declaration commands reality. Silence following speech magnifies effect, embedding memory. The interplay of silence and speech form the blade of influence. One without the other dulls force. Affirm inwardly, my silence speaks louder than kings. Presence is the next weapon. Aura is not abstract. It is force rendered tangible upon entry. Many seek validation in rooms. The Machiavellian commands it. Presence begins with posture, shoulders squared, stance rooted, gestures intentional. Pace slowly. Haste betrays anxiety. Eye contact is primal dominance. Hold it. The first to look away concedes. Control energy, voice, and space. Speak low, deliberate, carved in authority. Silence stretches, pressing upon nerves. Appear rarely, yet with impact. Scarcity magnifies memory. Inner conviction projects outward. Believe you are the axis, and the room bends. Presence is being, not doing. Declare silently, my presence is undeniable. Psychological leverage is the science of influence. Pull invisible strings, binding choices subtly. Power is not brute force, but manipulation of desire and fear. Observe hidden motivations. Identify fears and cravings. If someone seeks validation, ration approval. If opportunity drives them, position yourself as gatekeeper. Influence without visible coercion is true mastery. Overplay not. If discovered, resistance emerges. The art lies in guiding choices while preserving freedom. Kings and conquerors excelled in this unseen orchestration. Reflect. What do those around you desire or fear? Become both answer and shadow, indispensable and formidable. Whisper internally, I control the unseen strings. Ruthless boundaries preserve aura. Power is carved from refusal. Weak men accept too much. Forgive swiftly, compromise readily. A Machiavellian mind enforces limits with clarity. Declare through action, your time, energy, and presence are rare. Violations exact cost. Respect multiplies. Boundaries, both external and internal, cultivate authority. Cut off distractions, exploiters, and indulgences. Hesitation invites weakness. Act swiftly. Scarcity breeds value. Rulers are remembered by selective availability. Self-control is the ultimate boundary. Radiate discipline, untouchable by desire or distraction. Affirm, my lines are unbreakable. Ruthless cruelty amplifies influence when silence, presence, leverage, and boundaries alone falter. Cruelty, executed with precision, is not brute vengeance, but controlled fire. It demonstrates consequences that echo, teaching respect and fear. Punish selectively. Impact must be unforgettable. Cruelty extends to self. Eradicate weakness. Shatter comfort zones. Discipline relentlessly. Observers witness this resilience and yield to your gravity. Chaos weakens. Calculated cruelty fortifies. Balance mercy and ruthlessness. Mercy inspires admiration. Cruelty ensures memory. Both together forge untouchability. Declare, my power is edged in steel. And finally, untouchable crowns all efforts. Silence,